Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. Another day, another drama, and today we're going to be talking about Jeffree Star apologizing to Trisha Paytas, Shane Dawson's possible return to YouTube, as well as did Tati Westbrook get demonetized. If you haven't seen my previous video titled Jake Paul Called Out for This, I will link that in a card up over here, as well as down in the description box down below, so definitely make sure you go and check that out as well. Alright, let's go ahead and jump on into it. The other day, Trisha Paytas uploaded a video titled Jack in the Box Drama live footage, and in this video she's doing a mukbang where she's sitting in her car just talking about random things. And in this video she brings up people leaking personal DMs. She starts off by talking about Nikocado and then moves on to Tab and the whole Jeffree situation. She says that she's not a fan of people who leak personal DMs, especially since Tab reached out to her and said, "Hey, I'm not making a video, I just wanted to let you know about all this information that was going on after you left the hotel room in Vegas." And we saw those DMs and she said, "Thank you for letting me know." And in this video, she says that she is not ready to accept Jeffree's apology, but she feels that he is working on himself, but he just can't help himself sometimes when it comes down to certain things just because of his past. But at the same time, I'm also thinking, okay, he's in his 30s, he knows right from wrong. Yes, everybody loves to gossip and have a good time, but when you're doing it behind somebody's back who's supposed to be your friend, but at that point, you're not really gossiping, but you're talking bad about your friend. But here's what Trisha had to say in her video.
I think, like, sharing private DMs. Someone on my podcast, because I was reading DMs between this, like, guy I was seeing and this girl. Like, we were exclusively together. Just point blank, period. And he was DMing another girl. Those DMs got made public by that girl. She put them out. She tagged me in it. She sent them to a gossip channel. And so I was reading those. Those were public. They were publicly on Instagram. It wasn't like I hacked into his Instagram and took them. I truly don't believe in, like, reading verbatim DM, like, messages, DMs. Just like when that guy Tab, who DM'd me about Jeffree, calling me fat, bad skin, whatever, in Vegas. And I DM'd him back in his original DM, like, "I'm not making a video. This is only between you and me. This will only stay private. Like, I just wanted to let you know." And I said, "Thank you. And, you know, I felt this way during that trip in Vegas. Like, this and this happened. Like, I totally believe you. Thank you for telling me. I don't really want to say anything either, because it's not that I'm, like, scared. I think maybe I said scared. Something I'm scared. She's like, I don't want the drama. That's what I'm saying. Like, I truly don't." And I think I publicly have now said my piece on that, where I'm like, I don't consider Jeffree a close friend because of the stuff I heard. He has reached out and tried to apologize, and I feel like his pain, I can understand it, and I understand it, but I'm not really ready to, like, accept the apology, you know what I mean? Like, or at least be friends on that level. I don't know, because it really did hurt. Like, that trip in Vegas, like, it's petty. It really is petty. It's, like, not that big of a deal. I just, like, cried when I came home. I was like, wow. It felt very Mean Girls. It doesn't make him a bad person. Plenty of friend groups have that sort of, like, banter, sense of humor, whatever, and it just did not make me feel good. I watched Rick Suck's video, and he's like, "I love the sense of humor of," I don't know, I didn't hear the comment of Jeffree saying, "Oh, he got me the cheapest thing at the Hermes store," where it's just like, I would say that about my friends. I'm like, I wouldn't say that about my friends, you know, I don't know. So I do feel for Jeffree. I really do think he's working on himself. I really do think, like, some things he can't help. Like, there's some things I can't help because you're traumatized, you're covering, you're trying to cover something. I don't know. I'm not trying to make excuses. So, all that to say, I never made a sit down. This is what happened to me in Vegas or Jeffree Star. Because I don't want to be drama. I truly, truly don't.
There we have it from Trisha herself, where she says that Jeffree has reached out and tried to apologize, but she is not ready to accept that apology, and she doesn't consider Jeffree to be a close friend anymore after what she heard behind her back. But I find it funny how Jeffree has time to reach out to people privately trying to mend things and make things seem better and try to make things better for himself, knowing that he is in a lot of hot water right now with everything that's going on with Morphe and with Shane and all that drama with Tati and James Charles and all the stuff that's going on with Dramageddon 3 or Carmageddon, whatever you want to call it. But yet he hasn't issued any kind of statement on Twitter or on YouTube or on Instagram addressing anything. I think he's being very smart about saying things privately and not publicly, and possibly trying to mend some personal relationships, and then he's going to come back possibly and address things, but I don't know if he's going to, because who knows at this point if lawyers are involved with everything that is going on. Let's go ahead and jump on into the rumor that Tati Westbrook has also been demonetized from YouTube like Shane Dawson has. I saw this rumor on Twitter where people were pulling up her Social Blade and showing that she is earning $0 from YouTube now. Now, if you don't know what Social Blade is a website that takes YouTube data and calculates it and gives you an estimate about what people are earning. It takes the amount of views that you get and then a CPM range of 25 cents per CPM up to, I believe, $4 CPM. So saying anywhere between 1,000 views, you'll make 25 cents to $4 depending on what ads are placed on your video. And then that's how they give you an estimate range for what people are making. Now, how Social Blade works is that it takes the amount of views per video that you get or per day and it puts it into their little calculator and then it gives you a number. Well, if you look at Tati's channel, it appears that she has deleted over 22 million views from her channel. And then as you go to the bottom of her Social Blade, it shows you the total average for the day, the week, and the month, and so on. Now, when you delete more videos from your channel than you have received views in the past 30 days, what it does is that it takes you down into a negative number. So since she's deleted 22 million views in the last 30 days and she hasn't received more than 22 million views, at that time Social Blade is in the negative as far as view count goes. So what that does in return says that she is technically earning $0. So do I think that Tati was actually demonetized from YouTube? No. What I think now is that since she deleted all those videos and lost all those views on her channel or made them private, whatever she did, Social Blade is now saying that she is in the negative for view count, and as soon as all of that goes off the last 30 days, then you'll start to get a realistic number of what she is potentially earning from YouTube. Now, on the other hand, we know that Shane Dawson was completely demonetized from YouTube since they did put out a statement. I feel like if YouTube demonetized Tati Westbrook as well, they would have made a statement, but at this time, nothing has come out. So I guess we'll just have to see in the next few weeks, once everything goes through the system, if she gets a number back on Social Blade. Now let's go ahead and talk about why people think that Shane Dawson is getting ready to return to YouTube. When Shane released the Demon in My House video or whatever it was on his channel, he changed all of his social media pictures to this like dark red kind of eerie vibe image that you can see here in the screenshot. Well, since all of the drama happened, Shane has left social media. There have been no posts, nothing like that, except for his apology video and then his tweets explaining his apology video, which then he took back down. Well, the other day, Shane logged on to change his YouTube profile picture as well as his Instagram profile picture to this image here, but he still has yet to change his Twitter image. So I don't know if he hasn't re-downloaded Twitter or if he just didn't log in to change it or what's going on. Well, since he has changed that image, people are starting to wonder, okay, is Shane ready to come back to YouTube to, again, possibly try to address things in a better manner than he did in his previous video? Or a lot of people are also thinking, is Shane currently working on some kind of docu-series about himself, trying to explain everything and how everything really happened? Now, we know that Shane did this series with Jeffree Star, and he has all of this footage of stuff from behind the scenes of everything that actually went down. So is there a possibility that Shane could be making a documentary that is going to come back and possibly vindicate himself from all the drama that happened between Jeffree, Tati, and James? I mean, at this point, I would not be surprised. I feel like he still needs to issue some kind of better statement than the one that he did before, because a lot of people did not buy his previous apology statement and taking accountability. And obviously one of the main things that people did not like in that video was that he didn't address the Smith family and Willow directly, but he just apologized for all of his behavior from his past. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he was working on some kind of series about himself and trying to possibly address everything that happened. I don't know, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what actually happens. And let's be honest, we all know that Shane is going to come back to YouTube at some point. That's how he makes his money. I don't know what else he would do if he wasn't doing that. I mean, I guess he could go into like managing people or something, but I don't know if people would want to be managed by him at this point. So, I mean, I don't really know what's going to happen. I don't know if anybody does, obviously, except for Shane. So I honestly expect him to come back to YouTube at some point. When he does, I just don't know what the reaction is going to be when he posts his first video or his first tweet or what's really going to happen. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But that is everything that I have for today's video, so I'd love to know what you guys think down in the comments below. What do you think about Trisha addressing everything between her and Jeffree Star and saying that he did reach out privately, but she is not ready to accept his apology? What do you think about the rumor that Tati has been demonetized from YouTube? Do you think that she actually has been and YouTube hasn't made a statement? Or do you think that people are just wrong in that Social Blade is saying, hey, she just has less views than she's been pulling in, so technically she's making $0? What do you think about Shane changing some of his social media images? Do you think that he's getting ready to come back and possibly working on a series about himself? Or do you think that he just logged in because he didn't like that image and decided to change it? I don't know, I think why log in and change the image and not issue some kind of statement, but that's just me. Let me know what you think about everything down in the comments below. If you like this video, please make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate if you could hit that big red subscribe button and hit the bell icon and set your notifications to all so you'll be notified of every time I upload a new video. Alright, that's everything for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!